Hello there, guys and gals, and welcome to another great episode of Right Turn Garage TV. And I don't know how to tell you this, but oh, you saw that, didn't you? Truck hooked up to a trailer. Yep. You probably just saw it in the garage, didn't you? So old Dad needed a work car, and I went with this 2004, I believe, Honda CR-V. And this thing is actually not too shabby. Got it from a nice couple in town there. I need something that gets more than like 13 miles a gallon, and I think this will do it. So it's got still pretty nice interior. 220,000 original miles, or 222, whatever it was. And we're going to pimp this ride on the budget side. Don't believe me, just watch, okay? So I don't think it'll be that bad. I think what we're going to do is, you know, do some rebuilding down here where these plastics are. And the reason why we're not doing it in the garage is, well, the garage is full. Toby's in there on the rack. His transmission comes back this week. The IROC mullet machine decided to have smoke roll from under the dash or under the hood, one of the two, and it was a good one. So that ought to be easy to spot the electrical fire kind of hazard, whatever shorted thing happened. So that's good. Then of course we got the SN66 Mustang in there, and you know, bucket list, the 69 Camaro. So we are out of space. I actually had to put a starter on this thing on the car trailer, not a joke. And if you need to install a starter on one of these with the 2.4, you're going to be removing the intake. Yep. The intake, the inlet hose, the throttle body, you're going to be removing those three pieces indefinitely, along with the hood latch. Can't make this stuff up. So I didn't record it because of all the things I just told you. Time is of the essence, and this kind of I didn't see coming. It just kind of happened, you know what I mean? Saw it on Marketplace and thought, you know what, that fit the kids in it really good, and we come up with a good price. And I think with a little bit of love and hug, it's going to be a big change. So, you know, we're going to pimp it. We're going to pimp it good, okay? So, wish us luck. And we're going to try our hand at tinting windows. We did it once in high school, and it took 5 rolls of tint for... Okay, I don't really know what happened there. It kind of like shut off and went to the next one. I don't know. Maybe it's telling me I yammer too much. Probably. Let's talk to you more work day. Anyway, so I went through 2 rolls of tint on 2 windows, or 5 rolls of tint on 2 windows back in high school. So we're going to hope that patience is on our side this time. Like button. We're going to say it. Or we're going to hope. Don't really pay attention to the garage in here because there's a lot of just random junk sitting around. Anyway, we're going to get started, and I don't know what to do yet. I think we're going to start with the plastics just because, and as you guys can see, they're dented up, they're scratched up, but we're going to make that disappear. And we're also going to do a comparison. This stuff here, vinyl and fabric, it says it's good for trim, seats, door panels, consoles, center consoles. Maybe not. So that kind of sounds like it's interior. So just to be on the safe side, we got that guy. And it says all-in-one, stronger adhesion, no pill guarantee. And I like it. So we're going to get started. We're going to mask some stuff off. We're actually going to mask it. We got some good stuff off the Amazonian site. This 3M plastic, and we're just going to real quick, nothing fancy. And we're gonna hit all this plastic here. And yeah, we're doing it, you know, somewhat good because we're masking it off. All right, give me a few minutes and we'll see what it looks like. All right, so we've been at it for a little bit here, and we're going like straight murdered out freaking Honda CR-V. Are you ready? Look at this. Just look at it. All the trim totally blacked out. Wheels blacked out except for the Honda center cap. You see how much better that looks? That really does make a world of difference. Now I didn't paint this because you can go over that with Armor All and, you know, make it look more gooder. But this other is just... Now we did have a blooper here. Here. This is where it was hit or some sort of impact over here. So we just went ahead and misted it right in here. There was tape here and there and everywhere. So we just blended it in. And I'm telling you, she turned out pretty darn good. Now see, I think the black rims are a heck of a lot better than, you know, and we even painted the front bumper. We just masked them all off. See how there's nothing on the headlight? So we're using this 3M stuff that I told you I was going to use. And, you know, it's good. It's real good. So however good you do it, see? And then I just use this body tape that I have down here in the garage and cover up the center cap because, you know, it's chrome. And, you know, I just wanted just a little bit of chrome to kind of like, you know, let people know. Yeah, she's murdered out, but she's also got some chromage. So that's... But I think that looks a heck of a lot better than some rusty wheels. Now granted, that lip on the very, very outside isn't perfect. It's a work car. Keep it in perspective. So we're going to paint the other wheels right there. Now we haven't done anything to the paint this way. We haven't even washed it. So we're going to probably save that for tomorrow or tomorrow because I'm going to put the tags on it. And we're going to take it for a test spin, see how gooder she is. I think it's going to be a great little car, honestly. I'm sure there's some, you know, other stuff it probably needs, but, you know, it is what it is. It's an older vehicle. Miles, it's been driven. But this is our dilemma here also. We was kind of working on it because just like anything else, we saw something shiny and immediately went to, this used to have tint on it at one time. It's going to have tint again. So, you know, just keep that under your lid. Anyway, we're getting back to work, and this paint is like, whew, it's potent. It's good stuff. So we got 2 more wheels, and then we'll be done painting. Then we're going to go straight to tinting. And I'll tell you about all that whenever I get there. So let's paint some stuff, huh? Sounds good? All right. Okay, so I'm going to do what I did like 20, however many years ago it was. And I just cut a rough pattern. And what I did was, since I'm tinting this window here, I went to that side and shiny side this way and cut roughly a pattern. That way, so whenever I peel this, it'll roughly be the pattern of the window, because the sticky stuff that holds it is on the back side, not the shiny side, okay? The other thing you need to do is absolutely slam this with either soapy water. I'm gonna use Windex just cause I'm gonna try it. Sit. And then I'm actually going to use a Bondo spreader to get the air bubbles out. And then we're going to trim it into spot with razor blade. I'm going to try this small window first, just because, you know what I mean? I don't know. It seems like the right thing to do. And then we'll go forward. And then by the time we get like this side done, I'll be disappointed. But we're going to do it anyway, okay? So I'll let you know how this goes, and we're going to just slam this thing full of... Actually, you know what? I don't know. Let's just... We'll do that. And then we'll peel the back of the tent in close to the contour of this. Now, I did leave it some slack, so I might have a little extra room here to actually like start putting things and then cut it out accordingly. Okay? I'll show you guys. Give me a second, jeez. So I'm going to yeah, do all that crazy stuff, and I'll show you what it looks like on there, and hopefully it doesn't take like forever, because I've been at this since like 6:30 a.m. and it's, I don't know what time. So it's dark, I know that, so it's probably at least 8 or 8:30. All right, anyway, enough yakking. Let's get to cracking. I'll be right back. Also, one more thing. We are trying 2 different window tints. Same company. This one is the economy class. And this one is the more gooder one. Exact same temp, heat, blockage, visual stuff. So let's just see if there's a difference in that too. All right? Give me a few minutes, guys. Okay, so surprise, surprise, I was wrong. I made the pattern on the outside of the window. On that side for this side, it's not that way, apparently. It took me like 27 minutes to get this peeled. But like, what kind of stinks is like you almost can't tell, but maybe you can. It's like, okay, it's a little darker. Okay, I guess it is. It's 50%, right? Yep. So anyway, this guy right here was a little tricky. On this second one, we're going to do something completely different. I am not a tinter, so forgive me for that. I'm not a tinter. I'm a baritone. And we're going to try to put the tint on the window. We're going to leave slack, give the window a little crack down, and then cut and tuck it in. We're going to try some stuff. I don't even know. If I had a tripod, which I eventually need to buy, you know, I can show you guys this in more horrific detail, possibly. But we are going to... Are we going to tack it? I don't know if we're going to tack it or not. We might leave this dry in order to, you know, like get it to stick up there. Maybe. I don't know. I really am like, this is the second pair of windows I've ever tinted in my whole life. And we're doing it on a Honda CR-V. I don't really know what's going on right now. I'm scared. But anyway, I'm going to put the plastic up here, the tint, and I'm going to put it, and then I'm going to cut it. I'm going to leave some slack. That way, so whenever I roll the window down and I can get it right to the flush part of the window, it'll be good there. And I'm going to leave it slack down here. I'm going to also leave slack down here. That way, so I can pull this back a little bit and tuck it down in. I know, I should remove the door panels. It's late. I'm getting tired. I'm not even going to lie to you. So I might, for real, just peel that back and tuck it in with my, this guy. Now, I am not going to kid you. I spent like 27 minutes trying to get the plastic peeled from the plastic. Maybe that's the difference between the premium and the not so premium. I don't know. But it's... Whenever I get this plastic peeled, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do it. Is that fair enough? That sounds good, right? So give me like another 27 minutes to get the plastic peeled off the back. And then we're going to put it on there, cut it in the spot, and go with it. All right? All right, I'm just going to be honest with you guys and gals. I am not a window tinter. I am going to tint the rest of these windows, but watch somebody else's video for window tinting. I'm not the guy. That's why I didn't go into great detail about it. The one window turned out really good. This little small window, that one's great. This one, not so much. I mean, we got some wrinklage and not good magic going on. And we are going to tint these. We are not going to tint the back window because it has the little, you know, defroster in there. And I don't know if you guys know it or not. If you tint one of those windows, it makes it come off. It really does. So let's just look at our budget ride now. Now we have, I'm just saying, this, I cannot get over how good it looks. And we haven't even buffed the paint. So, yeah, that's a crinkle. We're not worried about that little guy. But we're going to finish the windows tomorrow. And we're also doing this. You know, you see that nice, not so nice. And then you see this guy. Holy cow. Yep. So, we're doing our buffer from the Harbin Easy Freights. And I actually bought the plastic restorer stuff. Big Meguiar's fan. Honestly, I'm just going to be straight up with you. It's probably the exact same thing as rubbing compound or polish, one of the two. You do you, I'm going to do me. I'm just saying, probably the exact same, probably going to have the same results. You'll be polishing them again next year. Just saying, they're going to do that again. And honestly, that kind of completes this little proportion of our new work car, really. And I'm kind of excited. I am going to buff the paint out just because it's been setting. It's dull and it's 20 plus. We got bumps, scratches, bruises, and scrapes. We don't care, but we do want to make it look like pretty good. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to ride around in a CRV hoopty. Do they? I don't think they do. But, you know, anyway, I like to ride around in stuff that looks at least a little decent. So we're going to buff it out tomorrow after we wash it. Vacuum clean it out. All that good stuff. And we're going to do a dependability test, which means we're just going to drive it and see what happens. But, you know, we got a Honda, so we're not really worried about it. And just so you know, I went through one can of spray paint with that Krylon 5X. It did all four wheels, all of the plastic, all of it. It really does coat like amazing. So I'm going to hit the love button on that sucker, and it really did the trick. So if you're looking for a good Krylon or spray paint, that Krylon, I will tell you this, it's at the Walmart section. Do yourselves a favor. Do not go to the automotive paint section at Walmart. Why? I promise you this, you can walk 2 aisles over to the actual paint section where they have like an abundance of spray cans over there, right? That can cost me $3 less because it didn't say automotive. I'm just saying, they know people will spend the money on their rides. Why in the world would you spend $3 more per can whenever you get the same stuff, maybe even better? I mean, people use this on outside grills, patio, furniture, that kind of stuff. Pretty sure it's going to work on your metal rims, your plastics, anything that you need. So do yourself a favor, go 2 aisles over, away from the automotive paint, and buy it. Why pay 10, 11 bucks, 12 bucks whenever you can go next 2 aisles over and pay 6 or 7 bucks? It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, guys and gals, I hope this helps you, gives you a little bit of motivation. Even if you have a plain, not Aunt Jane, ride, and it's modern. You see these things everywhere, and you just want to make it different. You can't afford wheels. You know what? Spray paint them. Who cares? You know, that just made it look a little different. Is that your style? I don't know. Somebody may say, yeah, but you got that on your brakes. You know what? There's also rust on them. This car's been sitting for I don't know how long. So, you know, the brake pads will take care of that stuff. It'll clean them. It is what it is. Just don't sit there and hold the can in there, and you'll be fine. Other than that, guys, I hope this helps you. If you're getting bored with your ride, you want to pep it up, pep your step, right there's a cheap, easy way to do it. And this is me saying, if you're going to tint it, watch another video. Sorry, guys, I'm not good at tinting yet. But, you know, we're going to try it on, you know, Toby. Yep, it's getting tinted windows too. So, I'm going darker on it, though. I'd probably say at least 20, maybe 15%. I can't do 5 because I can't see. I'm old. It just happens. Anyway, guys, gals, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on Right Turn Garage TV.